Today on How It's Tekk'd, Nano, and Quantum Suit Armors. Manufacturing starts in the Nano Suit factory. Coal is brought in and will go through a macerator to create coal dust. Here you see the first coal go through the green tube. From extensive wear, the floor now has cracks in it. This factory has been around since the 80s. The macerator is fed by solar panels, and as you can see, the glass fiber cables from the ceiling feeds it its power. The macerator is equipped with overclocker upgrades. This makes the coal macerated very fast. Here you see the first coal dust enter the automatic crafting table. Once 4 coal dusts enter, it will create a raw carbon fiber. Here is that raw carbon fiber now, going into another automatic crafting table. Once 2 of these are put together, it will create a raw carbon mesh. The raw carbon mesh pops out and will now go into a compressor, also equipped with overclocker upgrades. This will condense it down into a carbon plate. These 4 automatic crafting tables takes in the carbon plates and the energy crystals, which will be showed later. The distribution pipes gives each one the right amount of each item. As it takes 168 coal to make the entire nano suit, we are going to skip this part and move on to later, when the diamonds come in. The diamonds will go through the yellow tube, and so will the redstone follow close behind it. Once the 4 diamonds and the 32 redstone go into the automatic crafting table, they will create 4 energy crystals. This will hold the charge for the nanosuit armor in the end. Because energy crystals do not stack, they go into a chest where a worker, the first one in the series, will go and place them in the 4 automatic crafting tables on the right. Some of the final carbon meshes are moving into the compressor now. To top it all off, a piece of glass will now move through the remaining pipe and into the helmet. This will provide the visor. The last energy crystal is in the chest. Now the worker, decked out in Steeler's uniform, will take the 4 energy crystals and go into each of the automatic crafting tables. Take them out and replace the items with the correct pattern. On the right side of your screen, you will see stairs that leads to another factory adjacent to this one. If the nanosuit does not go out to shipping, it will come here, into the quantum suit manufacturing plant. The worker places the nanosuit into the chest, to save for later. With a flick of 3 switches, he can now turn on the production of the quantum suit. The scrap is moving around into a chest and out again through a special pipe called an insertion pipe. If there is no room in the mass fabricator, the scrap will not go in. The mass fabricator produces UU matter. The UU matter can be made into the rare earth element iridium. This is the only way to get this rare iridium. Now, the Lapotron crystals are being brought in. As they do not stack either, they will wait in the chest for the same worker to place them in their automatic crafting tables. Now, the advanced circuits and the reinforced glass are going into the helmet. This once again makes the visor. And the rubber boots. And lastly, we have the machine block and the glowstone dust. These are for the leggings. As the iridium production is just as slow as it was the carbon plate production, we are going to skip this part into future. On the top, you can see its progress. The scrap, when feeded in, will make it go much faster. Here we've skipped ahead to the last UU matter production. The final purple goo will move into the automatic crafting table. When made into the eye shape, it will make iridium. The scrap will be left over for future projects. Out comes the last iridium ore. When this mixes with advanced alloys brought in earlier, it will create an iridium plate. These super hard plates are essential for the quantum suit armor not breaking. Out comes the final plate. It will meet its destination through these distribution pipes as we saw for the nanosuit. Now, the worker goes into the chest and takes out all the unstackable items. Now, just as the same as he did with the nanosuit, he will now take out each, remembering the pattern and putting it back for future use. Although quantum suits and nanosuits aren't as expensive as the red and gem armor, they sure do take a longer time to produce. and that only adds to their expenses. It will now go off into this chest and off to shipping. Hopefully, this one will really suit you. If you have any questions about the video or have suggestions for future videos, drop me a line in the comment section below.